Hey everyone, welcome back to Bike Hub, your ultimate destination for in-depth motorcycle reviews, launches, and everything two-wheeled. Today, we've got something truly special for all the cruiser lovers out there, the 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom 750. Yes, the legend is back, leaner, meaner, and dressed in pure stealth. The Shadow Phantom has always been a symbol of stripped-down cool, blacked-out aesthetics, and approachable performance. And in 2025, Honda takes it up a notch while preserving what made this cruiser a classic in the first place. Let's dive deep into this modern-day Shadow Warrior and see why it's still one of the best mid-size cruisers in the game. Design. At first glance, the 2025 Shadow Phantom 750 doesn't scream for attention. Instead, it whispers menace, low, long, and dark. Honda has masterfully retained the blacked-out appeal of the previous generation, but everything is tighter, cleaner, and subtly modernized. Gone are the bulky chrome bits. Matte black now rules. From the fork tubes to the engine casings, from the exhaust to the handlebars, everything flows with stealth-inspired intent. The round LED headlamp, now redesigned with a cleaner bezel and a smoked lens, adds to the aggressive retro-modern vibe. Honda even reworked the rear LED lighting for a sleeker, sharper tail section. The fenders are tighter, hugging the wheel like a glove. The teardrop tank is still the centerpiece, wide and muscular. It adds to the cruiser stance that makes the Phantom a visual powerhouse. Engine. Powering the 2025 Shadow Phantom is Honda's tried-and-tested 745 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V-twin engine. This motor has earned its reputation for bulletproof reliability, smooth torque delivery, and that satisfying low-end grunt that cruiser riders crave. But here's the update: Honda has retuned this engine ever so slightly for better low-end torque and smoother throttle response, perfect for city cruising or long highway stretches. It still pumps out around 44 horsepower and 47 lb-ft of torque, but the delivery is smoother, more refined, and responsive across the band. Mated to a slick 5-speed gearbox, the Shadow Phantom delivers effortless cruising in every gear. Whether you're rolling through urban streets or out on the open road, this V-twin just thumps along without breaking a sweat. And yes, fuel injection returns, calibrated for better cold starts and optimized emissions. It's not flashy, but it's refined. And that's the essence of the Shadow. Tech and features. Exhaust. The Model R is absolutely loaded without a proper exhaust note. This isn't your grandpa's Harley's. This is future-forward. The dual shotgun-style pipes are blacked out, 6.5-inch TFT along the bike's low frame, fully customizable. The sound, smartphone integrated, with turn-by-turn navigation, Bluetooth music, pure, and telemetry data. It won't rattle the neighborhood, rider modes, but twist the throttle, road, and it'll let out a growl that reminds you this isn't just a showpiece. Each mode changes throttle response. It's a real machine with attitude, control, and ABS behavior. Chassis and suspension. Cornering ABS and the traction 2025 Shadow using Phantom a 6-axis IMU, with a bike adapts to lean angle and traction conditions, making it one of the most approachable cruisers on the market. Adaptive headlights, LED whether you're a beginner that lights or a seasoned rider who wants something nimble and grounded, keyless ignition and proximity locking. The bike uses a steel double semi-active electronic suspension, feel on the heated road, grips, and even an AR-enabled HUD helmet that syncs directly with the bike in today's chain-heavy world, giving you smooth, maintenance-free power delivery. Let's talk about how this beast looks. The front gets 41mm telescopic Model R is menacing 6 inches of travel and purpose-built, while the rear features dual shocks with adjustable preload, an angular LED headlight. It's not a performance suspension and a single-piece trellis tail section that screams aggression. Reliable, and it's got bare metal road imperfections, matte finishes, and just enough chrome to remind you it's still a Harley. The Shadow Phantom may be all about retro you see style, the beautiful exposed engine, out on safety, flanked by a minimalist belly pan and underbelly exhaust, 296mm single-disc weapon aesthetic, and in the rear, color options, yes, a stealth black, keeping things Crimson classic. Storm, gunmetal gray, but and Harley worry, Racing Honda Orange, has integrated a refined ABS system on the front wheel for added control and peace of mind. While the Model R wheels are now spoke-style, Harley hasn't ignored rider comfort. Thick 120/90 the seat height is a manageable 32 inches /80 for a wide range of riders. The saddle is solid grip and matches the bike's retro stance perfectly. You can do commutes, twisties, the combination and even long balance without punishing your spine, even in tight urban corners or passenger sleepers. optional, ergonomics and comfort. But if you're riding solo, throw your leg over the Shadow Phantom, a race-inspired, it's clear Honda prioritized comfort. And for those who want to customize their ride, pullback handlebars, mid-mounted Harley offers bolt-on saddle offering classic cruiser kits to performance air feels natural. Aquapovic exhaust. The redesigned track uses denser foam and a wider pillion storage and utility comfort on longer rides. Let's be honest, it's subtle but noticeable. But Harley has made the model practical enough for daily use. The passenger seat is now slightly more padded and USB-C charging port, tank bag mount. There's also an optional side accessories for weekend and touring luggage, making the 2025 model even more versatile. And Harley's new HD Connect app, which gives you remote access to fuel level, stays true to its roots, service reminders, no touchscreen and theft no ride modes, and no unnecessary electronics. We took the 2025 model out for a spin, and here's the verdict. You now get a sleek digital analog 0 to 100 kilometers per hour integrated into the headlight in 2 seconds. It includes quarter mile in under 11 seconds, gear indicator, top speed meter, and even a small electronically limited to 240 the LED lighting package is full, from headlamp to turn signals to tail 17 kilograms, yet effective. Fuel efficiency. There's also a smart key ignition as an optional upgrade on select mixed riding. The throttle response is instant, no ride-by mid-range is explosive, no distractions, and the top end just keeps rolling, and the machine. With cornering ride ABS and TC dialed in, you can lean into corners and get that unmistakable power out like a pro. Roll on the throttle, whether you're blasting through the canyons or tearing through city streets, the Model R is a performance machine through and through. It's a cruiser that rewards a calm wrist and a chilled riding style. In city traffic, it's nimble for a cruiser. The low center of gravity and narrow midsection make filtering easy. On the highway, it's rock solid at 70 miles per hour, with the engine humming confidently. Cornering isn't sport bike sharp, but it's stable and predictable, ideal for weekend backroad exploring. Fuel economy and range. With its 3.7-gallon tank and efficient fuel injection, the Shadow Phantom offers a solid 50 to 55 miles per gallon, depending on your riding habits. That means you're getting nearly 200 miles of range on a full tank, enough for a full day of cruising without worry. Color options and trims. Honda knows this bike is about style. The 2025 model comes in 3 core colors. Matte Black Metallic, the signature Phantom Stealth look. Deep Pearl Gray. Crimson Red Pearl, a bold splash of fire for those who want to stand out. There's also a special edition Phantom, which includes a blacked-out windscreen, leather-look saddlebags, and custom badging for those wanting a factory custom look. Price and competition. Here's the kicker. The 2025 Shadow Phantom 750 starts at around $8,299, making it one of the most affordable mid-size cruisers on the market today. At that price, it undercuts competitors like the Yamaha Bolt R Spec, Harley-Davidson Nightster, and Kawasaki Vulcan S, while offering unmatched Honda reliability and simplicity. And with minimal maintenance thanks to shaft drive, this is a cruiser you can ride for years without headaches. Final verdict. The 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom 750 doesn't break the mold, it perfects it. It takes everything that worked before, simplicity, style, reliability, and presence, and refines it for today's rider.